we're going to do legs today. This is our, well, it's the last session of this session prior to us going to America. So today's session is not actually, well, it's not hamstring focused, but for me it's hamstring focused because all my leg days are pretty much hamstring focused and basically not making any sense. But basically I've got shit hamstrings and glutes. So the most work that I have within my leg sessions are focused around that. Still do tap into my quads, obviously, because even though they're a strong point, I want them to remain a strong point, because if you can at least have one strong point, why not have them? Anyway, so the first exercise will be the adductors, and then for me, I'll move on to the RDL. No, we do leg curls. Then I'm going to move on to RDLs. The boys will move on to their hack squats. We then join together again for leg press, then onto a split squat. Then we move on to a reverse hyper and some leg extensions, and that's it today. Obviously we'll take you along, say little bits. I'm sure there'll be some educational gems.
Let's go then. Good. Yeah. Beautiful work, well done. Yep. Three, 2, 1. Yep. One sec. Bye ball.
Love it.
Fucking hell.
What are you having on?
It's good. 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 Come on. 2 more reps. Beautiful. Well done.
adductors, and when you're utilising a movement like this, obviously it is in isolation, you need to make sure that you're not kicking. You need to make sure that you're kind of very slow on the way out and dragging on the way in. You also want to make sure that you're not kind of punched over. If you hunch over, you actually tend to engage your core a little bit more than what you do with your adductor. Make sure that you're kind of elongated, pretty much the complete opposite to most other movements, making sure that, not that you have an extension through the spine, but maybe a tiny little bit, just to disengage the core a little and make sure that your adductors are the things that are doing the work. One, two. Two. Six.
Yep.
8, 2.
Come on. Same again.
9. I would go through a line hamstring curl, but I feel like we've gone through it way too much. So basically, log stealth in, don't let your hips lift, be in control of it all the time, get some massive hamstrings. Like me, can't reach them top ones, so just gonna have to go for the heavy ones. It doesn't matter. I mean, I warm up effectively. RDL, and I know that I've gone through it before on YouTube, but I thought I'd go through it again. So, some key points that I like to think about when I'm doing mine is making sure that my feet to knee to hip are all aligned. So making sure that my feet are basically directly below my hips, making sure that my feet stay facing forwards, making sure that at no point my knees were allowing in. My first set they did, so I'm going to try and rectify that on my back off set. I'm actually going to go with the same weight because I went above my rep range, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do. You need to make sure that your scapulas are pulled back towards each other to keep your chest kind of extended. You don't want to round forwards and let your shoulders round forwards, otherwise you'll take a lot of your kind of tension into your mid-back rather than your glutes and hams. And then you want to make sure that obviously you're just driving with hip extension, not from your chest coming up and down and not from bending your knees up and down. Everything needs to be hip extension to keep everything in your glutes and hamstrings.
Chase that nigga down, put him on the world star. Bitch nigga got away, his girl called. Put that pussy on the neck like a porn star. Another weenie with the car. Fuck face, cause the nigga got merch on.
Laura said that they look nice, so they must have, oh, I'm baby, so they must have been okay.
No mask on, cross lost baby.
Let's go. Come on. Nice. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Tight here. Let's go. Let's go. Nice. Let's go. Come on. Drive. Nice. Let's go. Through. Nice.
Come on.
The thing I miss about hip hop the most was the storytelling. That B.I.G. shit, that live shit, that separate shit.
Take it.
Sorry. Drive it out. Let's go.
What you tell him? Yeah, I got straight to the right. I got Mikey to the left. Wait.
Where are you talking about? Let's go.
Come on. Nice. Let's go. Nice and tight at the bottom. Drive it out. Very nice.
Look at the money I'm raising. She wanna fuck. Hold on. She's stuck in a back of the way for bringing shit.
Okay, so that is the Arsenal leg press. It's very heavy, it's very hard. It's almost like a leg extension at the bottom because it just forces you into uber knee deflection, which I'm not comfortable being in that position because I don't have the best knees, but it actually doesn't hurt, so it's really good. I'm going to catch up Mark. I'm only 4 plates off, so I'll get there. But yeah, some pointers on leg press. Everyone's not made the same, but you can go deep on a leg press. I have really shit knees. My knees are terrible, and I can go quite deep on a leg press. There's not any excuse for anyone not to. It's a very stable movement, and you can position your feet in kind of a place to allow yourself to go deeper. You don't have to set the trend of what anyone else does with your feet. As long as you're kind of going into knee flexion, and as long as you feel nice and comfortable and you can get nice and deep, as long as it's obviously a quad focus leg press that you are doing, you can go deep. You've just got to find the positioning with your feet that is best for you. drive.
I mean, where the fuck should I really even start? I got hoes that I'm keeping in the dark. I got my niggas across the street living large. Thinking back to the fact that they dead. All my raps on the facts that they sat with the bars. I got 2 phones, one need a charge. They twins, I can tell they have to come. I got big packs coming on the way. I got big stacks coming out to save. Got Lil Max with me, either way. It's a big gap between us in the game. In the next life, I'm trying to stay paid.
The console actually loaded dumbbell split squat. It's really challenging. Obviously you're only using one dumbbell, so you have the kind of challenge of trying to stay stable without the 2. To be able to challenge your glute a little bit more. When you come down, make sure that you rotate your hips slightly towards the leg that is working, making sure that at the bottom you keep your pelvis slightly tucked. You need to make sure that your direction as you come down is down and back rather than straight down, just to make sure that you don't get too much knee flexion. You can't get away from utilising your quad a little bit, but those pointers will help you utilise your glute and adductor a little bit more and have that as the main focus for this movement if it is that you do want to challenge that. And Jesus Christ, if I don't have some glutes next year for all these glute movements, I'm honestly, I'm terrible at them, so you probably are better off looking at Cuba or at Mark, because I'm not very good at them. With this one, you want to make sure that when you come up to the top, that you've got a slightly flexed back. That doesn't mean that you round it over like like a shitting dog, because that doesn't target the glutes, but a slight little bit of flexion will help with keeping a little bit more tension on the glutes rather than obviously arching the back. You also want to make sure that kind of the range of motion isn't huge, that everything needs to come from the glutes, so things need to feel like they're pushing back and then driving forward, much like an RDL, not thinking about kind of bending forwards and down from your back.
Come on, mate. Perfect. That's it. Touch the pause at top. There, that's it. That's it. Torch at top. Yes. Yep. That's exactly where you be. Yep. Good. Right, one more.
That is the end of the lesson, I was going to say. That's the end of the session. I feel like I'm very much ready for a little bit of a deload. I'm obviously still quite strong, but don't feel my fiery kind of normal brain functioning self. I know that when I'm getting a bit tired, I tend to get a little bit forgetful. So that's definitely apparent today with my brain not working very well. So definitely very much ready for a little bit of a rest, which comes at an ideal time for obviously going away as well. So probably a better time to do it than when we're here, rather be here and being able to kind of smash the sessions. So looking forward to it. Obviously we'll get some sessions when we're out in Vegas, obviously day in the life stuff as well as that. So very much looking forward to it and hope that you all tune in as well. Thank you. Please like, share, subscribe, all the jazz ones.